here comes one from the house of the Montagues. I will frown as I pass by and let them take it as they list.
Nay, I shall bite my thumb at them, which they shall take as disgrace if they bear it.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?
Is the law overside if I say I?
No.
I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel? No, sir.
Help! Help! Part fools! You know not what you do. Turn thee, Benvolio, and look upon thy death. I do but keep the peace. Peace, I hate the word, as I do all other Montagues.
Rebellious subjects!
No, Jack ruined it again.
He went like this and he hit me like this. That was horrible.
Don't fake hit him, because Anthony is still...
Turn thee, Benvolio, and look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace.
Peace, I hate the word, as I do all other Montagues.
Oh, he didn't
It's
stop.
You have to and the.
Stop walking around like this.
Turn thee, Benvolio, and look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace.
Peace, I hate the word, as I do all other Montagues.
Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace, profaners of this neighbor-stained steel, will they not hear? What ho, you men, you beasts, that quench the fire of your pernicious rage, with purple fountains issuing from your veins, on pain of torture from those bloody hands, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground, and hear the sentence of your moved prince. 3 civil brawls, bred of an airy word, by thee, old Capulet and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets, and made Verona's ancient citizens cast by their grave beseeming ornaments, to wield old partisans in hands as old, cankered with the peace to part your cankered hate. If you ever disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of peace. For this time all the rest depart away. You, Capulet, shall go along with me. You, Montague, come you this afternoon. To know our further pleasure in this case, to old Freetown our common judgment place. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart!
Hello, Romeo. Hello, Mercutio.
I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours? Not loud enough. I can tell you right now, and I don't know how far.
You want me to stop?
No, what do you say? Go ahead, stop. Alright, we'll see.
Hello, Romeo. Hello, Mercutio. Hello, Benvolio.
I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
What was yours about?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed asleep, while they do dreams, things true.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab hath been with you. She is the fairies' midwife, and she comes in a shape no bigger than an agate stone, drawn with a team of little atomies. Her wagon spokes made of long spinner's legs, the cover of the wings of grasshoppers, her traces the smallest spider's web, her collars of the moon chime's watery beams, her whip of cricket's bone, the lash of film, her wagoner a small gray-coated gnat, not half so big as a round little worm, pricked from the lazy finger of a maid. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut, made by the joiner squirrel or old grub. Time out, oh mind the fairies' coachmakers, and in this state she gallops night by night through lovers' brains, and then they dream of love. O courtiers' knees that dream on courtesies straight, or lawyers' fingers who set dreams on fees, on ladies' lips who straight on kisses dream, which oft the angry mab with blisters plagues, because their breaths with sweetmeats tainted are. Sometimes she gallops over a courtier's nose.
Peace, peace, Mercutio.
He wasn't done yet.
So this could. Sometimes she gallops o'er a courtier's nose, and then he dreams he of smelling out a suit. This is the very mab that plats the manes of horses in the night, and bakes the elf locks of foul sluttish hairs, which once untangled much misfortune bows. That this is the hag, when maids lie on their backs, that presses them and learns them first to bear, making them women of good carriage. This is she. Done.
Go.
This is she who.
Peace, peace,
Start again.
Mercutio.
Start again. He said go as you said.
This is she.
Peace,
who.
peace, Mercutio, peace. Thou talkst of nothing.
2. True. I talk of dreams.
Honestly.
Don't
Are you
laugh
an
when
idiot?
I screw up, because if you screw
No,
up,
because you still screwed up.
if you screw up and you keep going, you can cut out the mistake.
Not really.
Yes, you can.
Not well.
Yes.
You're horrible.
Now, are you still filming?
Yeah.
This is she. Who.
Peace, peace, Mercutio, peace. Thou talkst of nothing.
True. I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy, which is as thin as the substance as the air, and more inconsistent than the wind, who woos even now the frozen bosom of the north, and being
North?
puffs away from
Alright, well,
thence.
you need his bosom.
It's bosom.
I don't know how to.
Come on, we going? 3.
True, I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy, even now the frozen bosom of the north, and being angered, puffs away from thence, turning his face to the dew-dropping south.
This wind you talk of blows us from ourselves. Supper is done. We shall come too late.
I fear too early, for my mind misgives. Some consequence yet hanging in the stars. Shall bitterly begin the fearful date with this night's revels, and expire the term of despised life, closed in my breast, by some vile forfeit of untimely death. But he, the hath the steerage of my course, direct my sail. On, lusty gentlemen.
This, by his voice, should be a Montague. Fetch me my rapier, boy. To strike him dead, I hold it not a sin.
Why now, kinsman? Wherefore storm you so?
Uncle, this is a Montague, our foe, a villain.
Young Romeo, is it?
'Tis he, that villain Romeo.
Content thee, gentle cause. Let him alone.
I will not endure him.
He shall be endured.
I don't have the other side of the book. I will not endure him.
He shall be endured.
Juliet,
Yeah, that's good.
she's
Okay,
daughter
get a
of the
book.
Capulet.
Get a book and you can read it from...
What lady's that doth enrich the hand of yonder knight?
I know not, sir.
Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night, like a rich jewel in an Ethiop's ear. Beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear. So shows a snowy dove trooping with crows, as yonder lady o'er her fellows shows. The measure done, I'll watch her place stand, and touching hers, make blessed my rude hand. Oh, stop. The measure done, I'll watch her place of stand, and touching hers, make blessed my rude hand. Did my heart, love till now, forswear it, sight, for I never saw true beauty till this night.
But all the way to the wall.
No, because Anthony, could you see our books?
If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle fine is this,
My lips to blushing pilgrims, ready stand to smooth the rough touch and tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Not saints' lips, and holy palmers too?
Aye, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray. Grant thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not while my prayers effect I take. Thus from my lips, by thine, my sin is purged.
Mwah. Then have my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from my lips? O trespass, sweetly urged. Give me my sin again.
You kiss by the book.
Madam, your nurse craves a word with you.
Stop.
Madam, your mother craves a word with you.
What is her mother?
Mary, bachelor. Her mother is the lady of the house.
Where did I end?
Jack, when he says sweet meats, just nod your head. Are you filming? No, you're not.
Three.
Can I laugh when you say sweet meats?
No. We're done with that part.
Oh, man.
Now Mike, just
Oh, shit.
That's the first one you said.
Stop.
Yo, just go. You gotta say go, bro.
Jack.
Go.
Turn thee, Benvolio, and look upon thy death. I do but keep the peace. Peace. I hate the word as I hate all Montagues and thee.
Rebellious subjects!
I miss my line.
Jack, you...
Let's learn about that guy.
calling. Fire Alonso. Let me at him. Is this the blooper? Yo, film it.
True. I talk of dreams.